Imagine waking up one morning and the world has completely changed. The sun is frozen in the sky. The birds have forgotten how to chirp. There's a strange silence everywhere. What happened? Our Earth, our home, has suddenly stopped spinning. This isn't just a story. It's something to think about how important the Earth's rotation is. We don't even realize it, but our planet is always spinning, just like a top, and revolving around the sun. And it's this spinning that makes life possible here. But what if it stopped spinning? What would happen to our planet, to our environment, to us? The consequences would be terrifying. Let's imagine a world where the Earth stops spinning. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel Space Fact Fusion. First, we'd feel the wind. The Earth's atmosphere is also spinning along with the Earth. If the Earth suddenly stopped, the atmosphere would continue to move at its original speed. This would create winds so fast, so strong, you can't even imagine, faster than any hurricane, all over the world. These wouldn't be ordinary winds. They would be so powerful that they would uproot trees, clear forests, and reduce buildings to rubble. Imagine 1,000 times stronger than the strongest hurricane you've ever seen. Coastal areas would face even more destruction. Windstorms would wreak havoc on the coasts, destroying everything and pushing seawater onto the land. The very air we breathe would become deadly. As if the winds weren't enough, the oceans wouldn't stay calm either. The Earth's rotation keeps the ocean water constantly moving. A sudden stop would create massive waves, tsunamis bigger than you can imagine, and these waves would crash into the continents. This wouldn't be like the tsunamis we see on the news. These would be hundreds of feet high, taller than the tallest buildings. Coastal cities would be submerged in minutes. Entire islands would vanish beneath these waves. But the destruction wouldn't end there. The shape of the oceans themselves would change. Right now, the Earth's rotation causes the ocean to bulge a bit at the equator. If it stopped spinning, all the water would flow towards the poles, changing coastlines and creating new land masses. The combined devastation of winds and tsunamis would be a horrifying sight. Cities would be reduced to rubble. Roads, bridges, electricity, water, everything would be gone. The map of our Earth would be redrawn. The scale of this destruction is unimaginable, but this would just be the beginning. The long-term consequences of the Earth stopping would be even more dire. The balance of our planet would be completely disrupted, and every living thing on Earth would suffer the consequences. Day and night disrupted. The biggest change would be in the cycle of day and night. Right now, it's the Earth's rotation that causes day and night. One rotation means one day, but if the Earth doesn't rotate, one side would always have day and the other side would always have night. This would have a huge impact on temperature. Where the sun is, there would be unbearable heat, and on the other side, extreme cold. The temperature difference between the two sides would become so extreme that it would create monstrous storms, making the previous storms seem like gentle breezes. Imagine living in a world where the sun never sets, or where it's always dark. Our sleep, our food, our entire lives would change. Humans would face a huge challenge adapting to this extreme temperature and a world of perpetual day or night. The climate chaos. This section delves into the unpredictable and alarming changes our planet is undergoing due to climate shifts. The change in the day and night cycle would completely alter the Earth's climate. This change would affect every aspect of our lives. Having one side always hot and the other always cold would disrupt the delicate balance of our atmosphere, profoundly impacting our environment. This would lead to extreme and unprecedented weather patterns. These changes would bring new challenges for all of us. Imagine storms larger than continents, capable of wiping out our cities and towns. These storms would become even more ferocious due to the extreme temperature differences. They would throw our lives into chaos. Imagine blizzards lasting for years, crippling our infrastructure. They would bury entire regions under snow. These snowstorms would bring our lives to a standstill. The stable climate we rely on is crucial for our survival. It would be gone forever, and with it, our way of life would change too. These climate changes would severely impact agriculture. Our food security would be at risk. Crops would fail due to extreme heat or cold. This would lead to food shortages. Water sources would either dry up or freeze over. This would result in water scarcity. Global famine would occur, and people would start dying of hunger. Millions of lives would be at stake. We need to be prepared to face this crisis. Life adrift. Extreme heat, drastic climate change, and a disrupted day-night cycle would make life on Earth a struggle. Plants and animals would struggle to adapt to this new environment. Many species would disappear forever. The vibrant ecosystems of our planet would crumble. Food chains would collapse. Biodiversity would vanish. The delicate web of life that sustains us would be gone forever. Humans would face an unprecedented challenge to their very existence. We would have to find new ways to grow food, seek shelter from the harsh weather, and adapt to a world vastly different from the one we know. Magnetic mayhem. As if that wasn't enough, the Earth stopping would also have a profound impact on our planet's magnetic field. This impact would not only change our daily lives, but also jeopardize the safety of our planet. The Earth's magnetic field is generated by the planet's rotation. It's a complex process involving molten iron and nickel in the Earth's core. It acts as a shield, protecting us from harmful radiation from the sun. This shield safeguards us from solar winds and radiation. If the Earth stopped spinning, the magnetic field would weaken significantly or disappear entirely. This situation could prove extremely dangerous for us. We would be exposed to harmful radiation from the sun, increasing the risk of cancer and other diseases. This radiation could be detrimental to our health. It would also affect our communication systems, which rely on the magnetic field. Communication satellites and navigation systems would be affected as well. The loss of our magnetic field would be a silent killer, slowly but surely affecting the health of all living beings on Earth. Plants and animals wouldn't be spared from this impact either. This would be another consequence of a world where the Earth doesn't spin, a world where the very forces that protect us have vanished. It would be a world where life itself would be in peril. A sobering thought. Imagining the Earth suddenly stopping reminds us of the fragility of our existence. This thought compels us to confront our vulnerability. We often take for granted the delicate balance of our planet, the intricate systems that make life possible. This balance is what keeps us alive. While the chances of the Earth suddenly stopping are slim, it's an important thought experiment. It makes us realize the fragility of our planet. It forces us to confront the interconnectedness of our planet's systems and the potential consequences of disrupting their delicate balance. We need to understand that every action has a reaction. It reminds us that we are not separate from nature, but a part of it. We are all part of the same ecosystem. So, the next time you look up at the night sky and gaze at the stars, remember that our planet's rotation is not just a scientific fact, it's a miracle. It's the foundation of our existence, a force that shapes our world and makes life possible. It's a reminder of how fortunate we are.